The South Carolina State Climatology Office serves as South Carolina's focal point for all weather and climate information. Most of the office's core functions contribute in some way to natural resource management. And some of the examples include we gather and archive data on climate conditions from what is happening now to what happened over 100 years ago. We assist in data acquisition before, during, and after any significant weather. And that can mean anything from hurricanes to ice storms to droughts. Legislatively, when it comes to water resource, though, what's important to emphasize is that the State Climate Office is mandated to administer the South Carolina Drought Response Act. The South Carolina Drought Response Act establishes the procedures for how the state will monitor, manage, and conserve water resources during drought periods. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, who houses the State Climatology Office, serves as the chair of the Drought Response Committee. The South Carolina Drought Response Committee consists of 5 state agencies, so Department of Natural Resources plus other 4 key state agencies, and then actually 48 local committee members that represent the 4 drought management areas. And the designation for the committee is that we want a broad representation. So sectors for each and every drought management area, you have representation for agriculture, you have representation for power generation, industry, water supply, conservation. Now, if the drought does escalate to a point where there's some concern over water availability, the Act designates that we primarily depend on local actions and ordinances to restrict water use. However, if the Drought Response Committee feels that in addition to local measures, some actions are needed to secure water supply or to make sure that we have adequate water supply, the committee has the ability and the authority to make recommendations for non-essential water use restrictions during periods of severe and extreme drought. When these drought conditions threaten our state's water supply and the natural resources of the state, organized drought response becomes a critical strategy for our leaders to be able to implement.